namin si Lapari.
Yeah, we're dancing with the stars.
We are here at Danse avec les stars, or Dancing with the Stars avec Penny Crawford, who is the #1 contender.
That's where he wins. Let's go.
We're going backstage. Larissa, we've eaten here before.
Larissa.
Sino bang? Alam ko na, iba pala kasama ko. Si Gwyneth Paltrow.
Let me check. So we've been trying to make a reservation all day. Whenever we say we're 7, laging no.
Yeah.
So naging smart kami, sinabi namin 5. Pero 7 kami. So
Pero ang pinakamahirap dito is mag-reserve ng mas marami pa sa tatlo.
Yeah, like my tita, she reserved for us. We were 10, so it was 5-5.
Hiniwalay.
And then nagalit pa sila, bakit dalawa yung reservation?
Hindi pwede dalawa yung reservation nyo.
those are the nuances of French people.
Tapos my tita said, do you want clients or not? So,
So, speak French or English maybe?
You can English, I guess.
English is better? Alright, so I can do 6 persons, but I can't 7. If you want, I can do 1 for 4 and 1 for 2. And
How
for,
about 5 and
wait, 5 and 2, sorry.
yes, okay.
That's alright for that?
Perfect.
Okay, alright. We can take your coats maybe?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we just
Mga busog
had
na.
dinner. Busog na, inaantok na kami.
happy tummies.
We had the best
Tama.
dessert. Oh my God.
La Rizal.
So good.
Oh, la dessert.
It's super good.
Billy, I'm very worried about something because I know you just had. Please tell them what happened to your leg.
During, let's go back to the competition. During rehearsals on a Thursday, I hyperextended my leg doing the handicap. That's what they call it. It's a half split. So I did it and I felt pain and I felt the sharp tunog. Like, tick, parang gumanon. So I was like, kind of hurts, but okay, it's fine. And then I couldn't kind of stand up. And then they were like, wait, what's wrong? And I was like, hold on, wait lang. So I was trying to stretch it. Then they told me to go straight to the osteopath. They did an MRI the next day after the competition. I did the competition. I did the show with Coleen. Nawala yung sakit. Nung nakita ko si Coleen, nagulat ako kasi siya yung nandun. And so nawala yung sakit, but I was performing already while it was hurting. Yeah, so I have a 9 centimeter tear on my groin.
Do you think, kasi I when I watched, ang galing-galing ni Billy, na I
Oh, thank
felt
you.
that it was a short thing already. And it entered my head, the only thing that will make it not sure, of course, is that if you got an injury, kasi may todo-todo.
Yeah.
Parang si Billy hindi ata marunong na 90%, kailangan 150%.
Yun ang tulong ng tatay ko sa akin. We have to learn kasi 2 choreographies in 4 days.
And he only gets 1 day off, usually,
I
the
know,
whole
every
week.
Sunday.
Yeah. And
So-
syempre, yung mga work that we try to squeeze in, we squeeze it on the day off, diba?
Yeah.
So like tomorrow we have an event. So he doesn't actually get day off.
You've always been driven, but how has being a father and a husband changed?
It drove me even more into trying to, to do well and to succeed in anything that I'm doing. Especially, since we got married, it's a joint thing. It's whatever I do, it's also considered as a family. And especially when Amari was born, my time has still been split from work and him. So medyo sabik si Amari with me because he hardly sees me rin eh. So whenever I see him, I try to give as much time as I can with him, play
Yeah.
with him as much as I can.
It's great to see kasi sometimes, all the time, Billy comes home completely exhausted.
Drained.
And normally, when any person would just rest, he still plays with Amari.
Yeah.
And Amari naman, he really waits. Like, he doesn't sleep sometimes.
He slept at 2 a.m. He was super tired na. He wanted to go upstairs. So we went upstairs, but she had to wash her face, brush her teeth.
because my boobs had makeup. So I couldn't breastfeed him.
So and then
So I had
he
to
kept on
shower.
crying. So I took him downstairs. He just laid on my shoulders. Tapos he looked at me and just did this. And that's Wheels on the Bus.
Oh no, so
So-
you have to sing it.
I said, okay, wheels on the bus go round it. Tapos nilagay niya lang yung ulo niya dito. He fell asleep that way. So gusto lang magpatulog sa akin that night, you know. So, palambing lang. My life obviously is driven by work, etc. But my heart really is at home, and my home is where my family is. So kung nandun si Amari, nandun si Coleen, that's whatever I do, it reflects on the family as well. So buhay ko sila eh. So kahit anong gawin ko.
Talking about home and where the heart is, Billy's quite popular here. Are you thinking of staying in France longer?
I don't really know. I can't really tell. I'm really just trying to not do the same mistake that I did before about cramming everything and worrying about, you know, how long will I stay here for? What jobs do I have and stuff? I'm really just concentrating with Dancing with the Stars, and then maybe a single coming out while I'm doing this. Sayang lang din the exposure.
But we talked about it, and we'll always go where God takes us.
Yeah.
So where the opportunities are at that specific moment.
Yeah.
Because it's, especially now, it's easier naman to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Diba? And our work nowadays, it's seasonal, diba? It's not like before when we were on Showtime, na talagang every day. Like it's a commitment that every day we have to be there. So,
yeah, but I still have like Lunch Out
yeah,
Loud.
he does,
I still
but
have
you
the
do
wall.
pay for it sometimes.
Yeah.
So naiipon naman. So he, like right now while we're here, he's still coming out on GMA for the wall.
So hindi ka masyadong namimiss.
Yeah, he's still able to work.
Can you live
naman.
here? I mean, have you adjusted to the life here? Is it much harder?
We love it here, to be honest with you. I mean, Mari loves it here for some reason. He really likes the cold weather. He likes
He likes
the
going
parks,
outside.
where he can just walk in his stroller. Dito siya nasanay. He actually managed to be in the stroller na tinutulak namin because at first ayaw niya talaga. Gusto magpabuhat lagi. Like, he's starting to adjust and become, like sa park nga eh. When he goes to the park, he doesn't go where the crowd is. He goes straight to the doors and opens them and closes them. Sobrang pandemic baby. Kumbaga, quarantine talaga siya. Yun yung buhay niya. So this
And
one,
then if you see him, nung una naawa ko sa kanya.
Oo.
Kasi he's really different from all the kids here. Na, you know na they grew up talaga going
Having-
to the park.
yeah.
And siya, parang ngayon lang siya nakakapag-park.
so sobrang every
Yeah.
morning when he wakes up, pagising niya, he goes downstairs, he eats a bit, he plays for a bit, but as soon as he sees like Lolo, for example,
Yeah.
he points to the door because he wants to take a walk outside. So he goes to the park,
Here,
picks
kasi like,
flowers.
the parks here are always filled with children.
Yeah.
In our village kasi, like we have a small park, pero wala siyang mga parang kids his age.
Parang mas maraming bubog yata sa sahig kaysa sa mga bata sa
Yeah.
park namin.
In our park, yes.
Oh, no. It sounds like at least you should spend Christmas here. It should be nice though, to be here.
It'd definitely be nice.
I love Christmas in the Philippines.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
okay.
you know, the big family
Inisip ko lang,
gatherings.
I think it snows very rarely here. But
Yeah.
it snowed yata last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah, pero it gets super cold here
Oh
then.
yeah.
Dry
My first
cold.
time ever in Paris was when we stayed in your place.
Yeah.
And
January.
It was January, and I was like, "This is Paris. I hate Paris. I don't know why people
Yeah,
like Paris.
she
Like,
hated it.
it's way too cold. We couldn't
Yeah.
do anything. We just stayed indoors. Buti na lang we were in your place. It's a nice place. Diba? Pero when I came again during the summertime, I was like, okay, now I'm in love.
Yeah, weather's nice. People are
Yeah.
outside, and alam mo yung
Oh, you learn
people
ng
watching.
French, ah?
She's
Little by
learning.
little.
She has a
Oh,
good
yes.
accent.
Duolingo is our secret.
Yes.
Dati na nandito ako 20 years ago. Grabe, ang sakit nung sinasabi ko, 20 years ago. Di ba? I should have said, well, 2
20
years ago.
I was 10.
Aray, sige, itiin mo pa.
Anyways, back then, yung Filipino community wasn't really big. There weren't a lot pa. Actually, makikita mo yung community every Sundays after church, lahat sila nasa bowling alleys sa Champs-Élysées sa baba. So when I walked in there, I was like, oh, this is definitely a place where you can find Filipinos, di ba? It's sakto. Every Sundays at around 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, punong-puno
Until
ng
now.
mga Pinoy. Until now, I'm sure, but I haven't been there in a while. Pero now, the community has gotten super, super bigger than it was before
Yeah.
talaga. Like, nakaka-proud din naman actually because there's a lot of chefs that are Filipinos that are studying here, who actually works for Michelin star restaurants, etc. Tapos you have artists. Ang galing kasi marami kang Pinoy na makikita sa kalye, especially where we're staying, sa may
Yeah.
Boulogne area.
Yeah.
It's a big Filipino community there. So pag
We
nakakita
bump
kami,
into a
oh,
lot of
si
them."
Billy Joe to ah!
Billy Joe ka na
Oh, Billy Joe, hindi pa rin mawawala sa akin yung Billy Joe na yan. So, thanks, Kuya Jerms. I think yung training din sa Pilipinas, how a lot of the artists kasi, hindi lang nila kailangan i-focus yung sarili nila sa whether they sing lang or they dance lang.
True. Everyone has
You know,
to do
everyone
everything.
has to do more than what you're asked for. So they
No,
want
but
you
also,
to.
like, you have to be ready because, like, for example, yung mga ASAP, minsan you rehearse the day before. Showtime, we would rehearse minsan the day
The day
itself.
of.
And then
So,
live TV siya. So, that really does a lot then for training para sa kanya.
sa Pilipinas kasi magaling tayo we work well under pressure eh. Yung
Yeah.
habang napapressure tayo, sige, kaya natin to.
Kakayanin.
Dito kasi lahat kalkulado. So everything is
Yeah.
planned, everything is organized. So, pag may isang hindi nangyari dun sa planning, doon na sila matataranta. Hindi nila alam kung paano sasagipin.
Yeah.
Tayo, we're good at that. We like to solve the
Parang
problems
sa
quick.
atin, kasi like, one rehearsal day should be enough. Dito, he gets like, you get the whole
Yeah.
week to rehearse, diba? So, it's like,
Saka 8
more
hours a
than
day,
enough.
grabe ang tagal.
Yeah, we do
yeah,
7 to 8 hours a day.
The beast yung partner.
She is.
She
Yeah.
disciplines you.
Yeah, she does. I like the way she works. Her work
Yeah.
ethic is exactly the way I do things.
and you need it.
And I need it
Yeah.
to push, parang, kasi minsan, nakakapagod din. It's physically tiring, mentally tiring, kasi you still can't let go because you're still in a competition kahit pa paano. Pero, every time she's like, hey, just relax. You got this. Just work hard and just do whatever we did in rehearsals, you're fine. Yung parang ganun siya, yung very strict pa rin. Pero remember, don't forget your CAD, your posture, your ganito, ganyan.
Yeah.
So,
So you're fulfilled here and happy.
I'm so happy. My wife's here, my son's here, the rest of the family's here. Plus, I'm doing what God has blessed me to do. The talent that He's given me. Hopefully it'll be a testimony one of these days so that I can say na my life has been colorful, but He's always been there to shine brighter than any other color in life.
And on our part naman, we're very proud.
Oh, thank
Speaking
you.
from Filipino talaga. Kasi ang galing-galing mo, di
Oh,
ba? Magaling
thanks.
talaga ang Pinoy.
We're so
Tama.
happy you guys got to
Yeah,
watch
we're
live.
super happy you got
I
to
mean,
watch
you
live.
guys are the first guests we have from
Yeah.
the Philippines.
Oh,
who
I
got to
remember
watch
that.
live.
Ako
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we love you. May
Oh.
inaanak.
Yes,
Diba?
my ninang,
Yes.
Ninang. Anyway, thank you so much for guesting on my YouTube.
of course.
Please tell them to not forget to
Like, comment, subscribe. There's more content to come back.
I know, dapat. Whenever there's something worthwhile to share with everyone. Take care, everyone. God bless. See you next time. Bye.
Au revoir.